Hi everyone, good morning. So this is me, Eileen. I've been in the financial industry for almost 9 years. And right now, ituturo ko sa inyo ano yung product na pwede for teachers and any government officials and employees na merong 7,000 budget for medical allowance. So sharing with you is the IMS Wealth Care benefit na pwede ninyong makuha for 7,000 na premium. So yung 7,000 na yon is yun yung budget ng government for additional medical allowance. So isa-isahin ko yung mga benefits para alam ninyo yung mga benefits na pwede sa inyo. Okay? So this is IMS Wealth Care Incorporated. IMS Wealth Care is a 22-year-old HMO company here in the Philippines. Ibig sabihin, 22 years na siya in the industry of risking their money with medical insurance. So, okay. So, yung annual premium nito is 7,000 per year. So, yung annual benefit limit niya is 300,000 and the maximum benefit limit niya per illness, per confinement coverage per year is 75,000. Ibig sabihin niyan is kung nagkasakit because nagkaroon ng appendicitis, hanggang 75,000 yung premium or yung maximum benefit limit ng card mo. Ibig sabihin, yan yung ibabayad. Yung card mo is meron siyang laman na 75,000. And yung 75,000 na yun is pambayad mo siya sa hospital. Yung room type niya is semi-private. So, ibig sabihin nung confinement benefit na to is kada taon and kada illness. Hanggang 4 claims lang po tayo, kaya siya 300,000. So, 75,000 times 4 is 300,000. Kaya, yung annual benefit limit dito is 300,000 kasi 4 times siya na confinement kada taon. Okay? So, ngayon po, bago na yung coverage niya from 70,000, ngayong 75,000 na. Ang tinitingnan kasi sa HMO is, magkano yung laman ng card mo at the time na kailangan mo siya. So, kung ang laman ng card mo is only 50,000, so hanggang 50,000 lang yung card mo. And kapag naubos na yung HMO card mo, 'di ba? Ikaw na yung mag-shell out ng money nun sa hospital. So, ang una dyang binabawas is the PhilHealth, pangalawa is HMO, pangatlo is nandyan na yung hihingi ka sa government, nandyan si congressman, si governor, si mayor. Yan, nandyan yung solicitation, nandyan si PCSO and everything. Para lang may pambayad sa hospital. So yung HMO is, kino-cover siya, ang kino-cover niya is, HMO means health maintenance organization, which is, ang kino-cover nila is a confinement benefit every time na nako-confine ka sa hospital. So, if you are new in getting IMS Wealth Care, meron tayong 6 months. 6 months waiting period for the pre-existing. Ano yung hindi kasama for pre-existing? Ito yung viral, bacterial, and accident. Ano yung kasama sa bacterial? Bacterial are illnesses na, for example, appendicitis, bacterial yun. Pneumonia, bacterial. Nagkaroon ng, ang tawag nito, hindi ko na alam eh. So, bacterial, viral. Yung viral, ito yung mga kagat ng aso. So, meron ka din dong benefit. Yun, mga ganyan siya. Accident naman, kapag na-confine because of accident, covered agad. Pero for example, if you are new, ibig sabihin, bagong pasok kayo sa IMS Wealth Care, you have to wait for 6 months for the pre-existing. Pre-existing means, you know or you don't know the illness or sickness, part siya ng pre-existing. For example, first time mong magpakonsulta sa doktor kasi sumasakit yung batok mo. Hindi mo alam meron ka palang hypertension. Hypertension are pre-existing. Ibig sabihin, even if hindi mo alam na meron kang pre-existing na hypertension, part siya ng pre-existing. Okay? Ang pre-existing po, ulitin ko, is even if you know or you do not know the illnesses or sickness, part siya ng pre-existing. So if you are new, bago pa lang kayo for IMS Wealth Care, bago kayong kukuha for HMO like this, you have to wait for 6 months for the pre-existing. And kung meron po kayong mga dread diseases like cancer, kidney failure, ganyan, stroke, lalo na you have to wait for 6 months para po makover kayo for annual physical exam, for inpatient hospitalization and outpatient benefits. Okay? Yan. Iniulit ko po kasi may mga nangyari na may mga na-confine sa hospital wala pang 6 months, So, hindi po siya kinover, no? For the outpatient and for the inpatient benefit. For the outpatient, ito yung mga, ano yan? For example, meron kang hyperthyroidism. Kailangan mo pa-T2, T3, TSH. So, for example, kailangan mo ng ganun na laboratory. So, meron po tayong 6,000 pesos per semi-annual, no, na benefit. Dati kasi per quarter to 4,000, no. Pero ngayon 6,000 na po siya and 12,000 siya kada taon. So for example, if you have diabetes, hypertension, no, kailangan nyo magpa-laboratory syempre para makita kung meron bang nagbabago sa inyong mga katawan, ganyan. So magpapa-laboratory po kayo. And meron po tayo for affiliated clinics and hospital. So for example, hindi kasama yung clinic or hospital, no, na malapit kayo. So pwede po natin tong ma-reimburse kung more than 30 kilometers away kayo sa accredited hospital or clinic, 100% po ma-reimburse natin. So minsan kasi yung mga hospital, no, mas mataas yung billing nila kapag alam nila yung tao or yung pasyente is merong HMO. So I advise, mag-reimburse na lang po kayo. Kagandahan pag nag-reimburse po kayo is, even if kayo muna yung nag-shell out ng money, no, sa hospital, hindi mo na kailangan pang pumila para magpa-approve para sa HMO mo. Pangalawa is, basta meron ka lang pong laboratory request, no, mas mabilis po ang process for the outpatient. So, yung reimbursement po dito is kailangan ko lang ng or kailangan lang nyo ng request from the doctor. Make sure po meron diagnosis, no, for kung hypertension man yun, pakilagay ng hypertension dun sa laboratory request. And then resibo. Make sure po yung resibo natin is not charge slip or basta po dapat resibo, either official receipt or service invoice. Okay? Hanggang 6,000 po tayo annually. Dati kasi, yung outpatient benefit is only 4,000 per quarter. Okay, for the reimbursement naman, so reimbursement for emergency treatment of illness or injury in a non-affiliated is 80%. For emergency naman, para sa affiliated, 100%. Reimbursement for emergency treatment or illness in areas without affiliated hospital within 15-kilometer radius is 100%. So, for example po, yung reimbursement natin is only 4,000 na, no? Ang gagawin po is, ma-reimburse po 100% yung 4,000 if you are more than 15-kilometer radius sa ating hospital. For the dental coverage, no, meron tayong mga accredited dental clinics. So, ang kagandahan nito is, pwede ka additional benefit siya sa inpatient, outpatient, no? And doon sa annual physical exam natin. So, meron diyang libreng unlimited consultation. Ibig sabihin, libre po yung pa-consult sa dentista. Pangalawa, simple tooth extraction. Ibig sabihin yan, simple tooth lang po. Ibig sabihin, hindi po pwede yung bagang or yung mga molars natin. Okay? So, simple tooth extraction lang siya, except surgery of impaction. Ito na nga yung mga bagang and everything. Yung wisdom tooth kasali, hindi rin pwede. Unlimited maximum of 3 teeth per day. Temporary fillings up to 3 times a day. 3 times a year, sorry. Twice a year, oral prophylaxis, mild to moderate, which can be availed upon membership. Succeeding may be availed after 6 months thereafter. So, yung oral prophylaxis po is pagpapalinis ng ngipin. Every 6 months po yan ginagawa. Adjustment of denture, recementation of jacket crowns, inlays and onlays, treatment of dental-related pain excluding cost of prescribed medicine, emergency desensitization of hypersensitive teeth, annual dental exam within the dentist dental clinic only, and orthodontic and aesthetic dental consultation. So for example, kailangan niya magpa-brace and everything. So hindi po siya kasali. Ang kasali lang po is yung prophylaxis, which is pagpapalinis, tapos yung pagpapapasta. Yan. So 3 times a year po yung pagpapapasta natin. Temporary fillings po ang tawag doon. Okay, mild lang po din yung pasta. Okay, paano, Miss Eileen, kung ang dental care benefit is hindi accredited, ma-reimburse din ba? Hindi po. Doon lang po tayo sa accredited dental care benefit. Ay, doon lang po sa dental clinic lang po tayo pwede. And Miss Eileen, kailangan ba appointment muna? Yes, kailangan po magpa-appointment muna. Hindi po pwede na on the spot po nandun kayo tapos magpapa-approve. Kasi kailangan ma-approve po muna siya bago kayo pumunta doon. Kasi baka fully book sila, tapos hindi po kayo ma-entertain, sayang po ng oras natin. Okay? Ayan. So sa annual physical exam, meron po tayong physical check-up, chest x-rays, urinalysis, fecalysis, and CBC. Pero right now, since I am here in Bicol, no, wala pong accredited na own partner affiliated clinics na APE arrangement si IWC. So ang mangyayari po is, mag-reimburse lang po tayo worth 500 pesos. So for example, Miss Aileen, ang binayaran ko po sa annual physical exam is only 800 pesos. Hanggang 500 pesos lang po tayo yung pwedeng ma-reimburse. Ang kailangan lang po dyan ay ang inyong resibo. Okay? Resibo lang po ang kailangan ko para sa reimbursement for 500 pesos. Paano Miss Aileen kung more than 500 yung binayaran ko, makukuha pa ba yung iba? Hindi na po, kasi hanggang 500 lang nga tayo. So, financial assistance. Yung financial assistance, bago po ito. So, for example, meron akong client na nagkaroon ng agad-agad na cancer, no, namatay po siya. So, yung financial assistance na to is wala nung nakaraang taon, ngayon lang po ito binigay since bago nga po yung additional benefit na to. So, a life insurance worth 50,000. Even if may sakit ka, covered ka 50,000, di ba? Accidental death benefit and dismemberment, yung pagkaputol, 100%. Ng dismemberment po is may naputol yung katawan, yung kama, yung daliri because of accident. So, meron po tayong hanggang 100,000 na benefit. Meron pong mga percentage yan. Kung isang daliri, 5%, mga ganyan. So, unprovoked murder and assault, 50,000. Terminal illness benefit. Ito po yung tinaningan na ng doktor for 6 months to live. Meron po tayong 25,000 na benefit. Special benefit provision, presented, premium is a VAT exempt. Yung 7,000 nyo po, exempted na po tayo doon sa VAT. Okay? Pre-existing condition shall be waived provided that 80% of total eligible individual but not less than 50 are enrolled. Otherwise, PEC will be covered after 1 year of continuous membership. So, ang kailangan po is maka 80% po tayo for the eligible individual but not less than 50 if you are a government employee. Pero pag mga teacher po, after 6 months pa po, yung covered for the pre-existing. Okay. Expenses incurred in securing to work certificate are not included in the average of benefit as enumerated above. So for example, kailangan nyo po ng, ang tawag na to, magpapapromote po kayo. Tapos ang kailangan nyo po is extra urinalysis fecalysis. For that, papasok po yun sa annual physical exam. Ang kailangan ko lang po doon ay yung resibo, tapos hanggang 500 pesos po yung allowance natin for that. Paano Ms. Aileen kung mayroon kaming galing sa doktor na request for laboratory? Dito po tayo papasok doon sa outpatient benefit. Paano Ms. Aileen kung nakagat ako ng aso? Magkano yung anti-tetano and anti-tetano and anti-rabies, no? So meron po tayong tig 1,000 pesos for anti-tetano and anti-rabies na benefit for outpatient benefit. Ano pa ba? May client din po ako na confined sa hospital. Hindi naman siya nagbayad doon, pero ang binayad niya sa na-confine siya sa hospital, tapos hindi niya ginamit yung HMO niya, nakapag-reimburse po tayo ng hanggang 75,000. So yun, for example, ikaw yung nagbayad sa hospital, no? Mare-reimburse po natin yung binayad nyo hanggang 75,000. Yun lang. In having HMO, no, make sure lang din na dapat alam nyo kung kailan papasok yung pre-existing, kung kailan mako-cover yung pre-existing. Pangalawa is, mabilis ba yung claim for the reimbursement? Kasi sa IMS po, I have more than 100 clients, no, and 21 schools right now. So right now, mabilis po, for me mabilis yung process ng claim for reimbursement kasi 1 month lang andyan na. Minsan wala pang 1 month, 15 days lang andyan na. Pero minsan sinasabi ko talaga na 1 month talaga para hindi po mag-expect. At least kung makabalik man siya or mabalik man siya within 15 days, mas okay, di ba? Yun lang. Yung HMO na to, bakit ko pinapresent sa inyo? It's because I know malaki yung benefit niya, which is 70,000, no? Which is kung kukuha kayo sa MaxiCare for 70,000, maximum benefit limit, abutin po yan na sa 20 to 30,000. I'm also a MaxiCare agent. I'm also a PhilCare agent, no, sa ayos. I'm also agent for Pacific Cross and PhilCare and ano pa ba? Yung isa pa, limot ko na. So, uh, with this IMS, no, yung 7,000 na to is napakalaki ng benefit for 75,000 maximum benefit limit. I'm a firm believer of HMO. That's why I'm offering this. Not because I want to get more money or more income, but because I want to really help. Yung tatay ko po is na-stroke, 32 years in the industry of teaching. And yung nagbayad po kami for 20 days sa Mother Seton Hospital, no, 300,000. Dahil meron akong HMO sa MaxiCare, na-cover po namin yung 100,000 ng benefit. Pero, syempre, nagbayad pa din kami, humingi pa din kami sa kay Mayor, kay Congressman, and syempre, dahil senior siya, nakapag-discount pa din. Pero, sobrang laking tulong po na meron kayong HMO right now kasi yung pondo na 75,000 for maximum benefit limit is nasa card na. Hindi mo na kailangan panghingin yan sa iba. Kasi, kapalit ng 7,000 mo is yung 75,000 na coverage ng card. Miss Aileen, paano kapag hindi namin nagamit? Mas maganda, no? Mas maganda hindi nyo magamit yung inpatient benefit na 75,000. Kasi ibig sabihin yan, hindi kayo nagkasakit, di ba? Yung 75,000 na yun na maximum benefit limit is just the protection na meron kayo right now kesa kunin nyo siya sa bulsa ninyo. Kasi kung wala kayong 75,000 ngayon sa bulsa ninyo, sino mag-shell out, di ba? Yung risk na yan is itinitake ng IMS Wealthcare Incorporated para sa inyo. Kasi, sasabihin, bakit hindi naman namin nagamit yung HMO, bakit pa kami magbabayad? Di ba nga, binigyan tayo ng HMO ay ng 7,000 ng government, di ba? Galing pa yun sa government, hindi po yan galing sa income ninyo right now. Galing po yan sa government para magbigay ng medical allowance just for you to get an HMO para in case anything happen, hindi lang po PhilHealth yung meron kayo right now, kundi meron po kayong HMO worth 75,000. So kung kukuha po kayo ng HMO na yung mga prepaid like 999, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, pwede po kayong kumuha nun. Pero syempre, the more na maliit yung binabayad nyo sa HMO, the more na maliit din ang coverage nito. And yung coverage nun is minsan APE lang, di ba? And yung APE na yun, minsan sa accredited clinic lang din nila. Tapos minsan taga Bicol ka pa, tapos wala naman dito yung accredited clinic. Pangalawa, meron ding HMO na prepaid nga, pero pang emergency lang, di ba? Yung emergency na yun, pang viral, bacterial, and accident only. And dapat ma-confine ka doon sa accredited nila. E paano kung more than 30 kilometers radius ka or more than 2 hours away ka doon sa confinement hospital mo, di ba? Siyempre pupunta ka doon sa pinakamalapit muna. And dahil hindi sila yung first line of defense mo, hindi ka rin po mako-cover for that. Yun. So, yung mga HMO, magaganda po sila. Even if you pay for prepaid, and you pay for the comprehensive, kung meron man siyang inpatient, outpatient, AP or dental, you have to make sure na alam nyo po yung benefit ninyo and alam nyo po yung binibili nyo. That's why we're here to really help. And also, if you want to become an HMO agent of IMS Wealthcare, no, I'm really happy to coach you guys. Kasi for my 1 year, no, sharing IMS Wealthcare, I have 21 clients na school, and more than 500 sila na mga teacher. Yung stress po ng paghawak ng HMO is super taas versus dun sa nakukuha namin na commission. So if you want a commission of, hindi ko na sasabihin, pero sobrang baba talaga. If you want a commission, no, for IMS Wealthcare, kung kayong gusto nyong maging representative ng IMS Wealthcare, I'm sorry, sa school ninyo, I'm really happy to coach you guys. Kung kaya nyong i-take yung risk and kaya nyong i-take yung stress, then be it. I will happy to share the benefits, the commission and everything para sa inyo. So yan lang. Let me know if you have any questions or clarifications in getting IMS Wealthcare Incorporated.